What's up, guys, and happy season 4 premiere. I am so excited for y'all to finally see me, honey, in the outfits that I normally rock on a normal day, but I spice it up for today. You will see a lot of more outfits if you watch it on YouTube, honey. Now, season 4, I am so excited because there's so many new opportunities, new setups, new looks. I don't have my blonde hair no more, but also that I'm a part of Playlist Originals, and I am so excited they took me underneath their wing, and I love them to death. And also, there will be an app by Playlist Original with all the podcasts that they help create and collab with. So be on the lookout for that, and that will come out later this year, I believe, and I'm definitely sure because I hear about it. Um, so before we start season 4, let's recap on season 3. If you haven't listened to season 3, it's not going to segue into this, but it would kind of help if you listen to season 3. So season 3 for me was a pivotal moment as a podcaster and as a creator that I finally discover what I truly like to talk about. Like that was a main season that I felt like I was being my true self and that every single episode was a hit. Like for me, like every single episode, I felt great after releasing it. Season 1 and 2, I was still trying to figure it out myself. But now I know who I am. I'm confident about it, and I'm confident about the topics that I'm going to be talking about. So I believe y'all are ready to hear more from me for this season, honey, because you're obviously here. So let's get into the Zaya show. All right, now. So I kind of took a break from, social media and my podcast, serious. And I actually left, and also because we went through Hurricane Ida and I didn't have Wi-Fi, I didn't have nothing. So yeah, it was hard. But also Lil Nas dropped his debut album, honey. Debut album, honey, about goddamn time. And honestly, I was standing for it, honey. Like I live for the album. Okay, y'all. Like I love my favorite tracks are Industry Baby, Call Me by Your Name, Life After Some, Am I Dreaming, Dollar Slime, what's that other one? Scoop. Um, Basically the whole album, but one track in particular that I think Lil Nas was trying to say, and I live for it, is dead right now. But honey, someone twisted it, and it's no longer Lil Nas wishing that it is, you guess it, Boosie. Now, let's talk about this whole feuding and situation, because honey, this is a new segment called Child the Mess. Because honey, this is the mess, okay? So while I was on hiatus from, recording episodes, I couldn't help but look at this whole situation as like, child, what the fuck? From both sides. Like, obviously, Boosie, honey, the only thing we got in common is that we come from the same place, which is Louisiana. But let's talk about it. So I feel like Lil Nas this whole year and this era of his debut album was basically expressing himself, no matter who said it, no matter what your opinion was, honey. He was expressing himself and he was being his true, authentic self. And we live for it here on the Zaya Show. And I stand it. The BMA performance was top notch with Jack, honey, which is my man in my head. We could fight over him, but it was a very good era. And him being his true self and finally letting his, as y'all would say, freak flag fly, which, honey, he was just being his true self. And he is paving the way for LGBTQ plus artists to finally be mainstream and actually have new artists coming up being like, hey, I could do this and I don't have to be a certain way because of a certain culture that has taken over the music industry, if you get what I'm saying. Now, Boosie. Boosie, 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 honey. You did not have to go there with Lil Nas, okay? As I think all y'all know from their views on Twitter, through interviews, it is a whole mess. And honestly, why you got his name in your mouth, Boosie? Like, Lil Nas, where's your album, honey? Where's your music career? Okay, I know some people gonna be hating on me, but I just gotta call it how I see it. Where's your music, boo? Okay, now. So now the tipping point of this iceberg was the tweet that you said about Lil Nas that was not only homophobic, but also suicidal. Come on now, we call it how we see it here. This is the mess, child. So let's talk about it. You got mad because Lil Nas made a joke about having you on a song. You should be lucky you will be on a song with Lil Nas, honey, because your career is taking a dip, and the only way you're staying relevant is through this whole feud, and that's why you're on the Zaya show. So if I'm talking about you, you know you're popping for a minute. And I just feel like this did not have to go down this way, and it's just a spotlight on what LGBTQ members have to go through, whether you're lesbian, gay, transgender, asexual, even. Like, you will always have someone in the back of your neck just like you know what I'm saying? So I feel like also because Lil Nas is part of the hip hop community, that most of them don't want to take him into his to their arms. Let's talk about it, okay? I don't need these cards. Let's talk about it. Lil Nas album. Who in the male hip hop community collab collab with him on this album? I'll wait till you say a name, because the only female rappers and rappers in general that really, okay, take it back. Jack, we love you. Okay, hold on, wait. I had to check myself, baby. Jack is a part of the album, Lord. I don't have the track list in front of me. This season, I'm trying not to be perfect. I'm literally gonna keep the bloopers in. So let's talk about the Black hip hop male community. What male rapper that is African American supported one of the top Black rappers in the game right now? I'll wait. Black men. Let's keep it real. You okay? Because the only rappers that I know guaranteed that worked with Lil Nas is only Megan, Doja, and Jack. Okay, those three, and Cardi. Hold on, wait, Cardi because of rodeo. Cardi because of rodeo, girl. But that song, eh. But let's talk about it, because it's just crazy how you like how toxic the hip hop community really is as a Black man. Now let's keep it real. If you know where hip hop come from, it came from New York, baby. Okay. And it was always to be masculine and hardcore. Like, there was no emotion. Well, there was emotion in hip hop, but it wasn't like the emotion, if you get what I'm saying. It wasn't the emotion. It was the I'm gonna knock you out emotion. You know what I'm saying? And it's very toxic. And the fact that, let's keep it real, especially being from the South myself, African Americans tend to be conservative, and they don't want to talk about LGBTQ. They don't want to talk about mental health. I'm keeping it very real right now. And I know some people getting mad at me and throwing tomatoes virtually at me, but I'm telling it how it is. Honey, we are very conservative. I'm not. But when I have my moments and I walk down the street in a crop top around here in Louisiana, I get looked at. Not because I'm fine, because I know they like, what the fuck this boy doing? Yes. So they're not used to change, okay? They are not used to change at all. At all. Like, in the South in general. Like, but back on the hip hop community, other than Lil Nas, what other African American hip hop rapper that went mainstream was gay? Okay, now. I mean, we got Big Frida. We got Big Frida there, part of the community, but we'll talk about them later, okay? Okay. So now let's go to these Twitter threads. I'm not going to read them. I just got them on this card to be petty with you. I just love Lil Nas' response to this whole mess. He could have been so shady. He was better than me, honey, because I would have read the pussy to the T. But Lil Nas responds saying, like, Disney Channel didn't play Halloween Town through this whole Halloween season. And Disney Channel say sorry about that, because I love Halloween Town too. And also Lil Nas' dad respond, and I feel like that sir, show your love for your son. And I was just jumping up and down in my head when Lil Nas' dad responded to Boosie about like this response, and he was so for his son, and that's just love that just needs to be seen through a dad and a gay son, okay? And I was living for it. Now, Big Frida, honey, you part of this mess too. Your response supported Boosie. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about it because I can see both sides. I'm very open minded. You basically said like he wasn't being homophobic. Child, he said the word homophobic in the tweets. Okay. Now, I get what they were saying. They basically were saying like, okay, basically this is beef between Lil Nas and Boosie. It's not been about the gay community and being homophobic. It's like they got their own problems and we don't know what it is. Okay, I would say we know they got their own problems. And basically they were saying like, oh, like Boosie is not homophobic because he had the gay community and like some members of the gay community and some of his music videos. I don't know. This is what I watched Big Frida's response with TMZ. But yeah, but we can't ignore the fact that you literally told Lil Nas X to do that to himself. And you going and Big Freedom gonna be like, well, he was in the moment. Honey, if I was in the moment, I've been saying that about everybody. But I don't know. Obviously, I on Lil Nas X side. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm on his side because, especially being from the South, and the fact that Big Frida lived and came from Louisiana, they both came from the same place. Big Frida and Boosie him. They're from the South, Louisiana South. I'm from Louisiana South too, and I know the gay community around here, girl. And I just feel like it wasn't best. I mean, like I get Big Frida was just trying to be neutral, but what do y'all think about it? What do y'all think? Like, do you think you would be on Lil Nas X side, Big Frida side, or Boosie side? Let me know in the comments below, or just send me a DM on my Instagram saying Boosie, Lil Nas X, or Big Frida, and I'll know what you're talking about. Okay. Now, moving from that mess and from that drama, let's talk about what's good in the world, okay? And this new segment is called What's Good World? Because, honey, it is so easy to be negative all the time without hearing something good that is happening in the world, okay? Now, this celebrity that is known in the professional football world in Europe, not football in America, guys, okay? I just gotta say it now, becomes the first and the world's only openly gay male professional football player. Josh, I'm a butcher the hell out of this last name. Cavallio. Cavallio. I guess I'm saying it right. My pronunciation with last name sucks, and this is what you're gonna learn about me in season 4. I will butcher the hell out of your last name. But Josh, honey, you are doing the damn thing, and it takes balls. Take balls to come out, especially being the world's first male professional football player. Honey, y'all definitely need to give him a follow. Say him nothing but love down there. And let's support each other, even across the world, honey. Let's support each other. So now that's my what's good world of the day. Now, be sure to follow the Zaya Show on Instagram. It's the underscore Zaya underscore show. Okay. It's also gonna be in the bio in the description box, whatever. It's gonna be the description box, whether you're watching it from YouTube, gonna be that description box. If you listening from it from Spotify, it's gonna be in the description box. You know, you get what I'm saying. But be sure to let me know whose side are you on? Lil Nas X, Boosie, or Big Frida? Be sure to let me know, honey, because I want to hear what y'all think about this mess. Because, child, that's a mess. Now, this concludes this episode for season 4. I am so thankful that you are even listening to me. Like, this is so unbelievable. And I just got to say thank you once again. And be sure to be on the lookout for the next episode of the Zaya Show, season 4, next Wednesday. I will see you then. Bye, guys.